Hey everybody, how everybody's doing? Huh? Good, right? What are you here for? You are all here to learn how to earn some passive income. Repeat after me. Passive income. Can't hear you. Everybody, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, please. Stand up, please. Hello Channel Neat viewers, welcome to Channel Neat. So what we're going to do in this episode is rather special because we are actually doing two versions of the same content. So this version, I am actually going to talk about the idea of going to a workshop and seminar, all those free workshops and seminars that you will see on your Facebook newsfeed, inviting you to attend to learn more about how you can earn passive income from whatever things like maybe property investing or doing some courses, that kind of thing, from an ENTJ point of view. So whether you are an INTJ or ENTJ, or because you are interested in knowing MBTI, this is going to be interesting because I am going to explain, and you will soon realize that it may be actually very difficult to sell anything to an ENTJ or an INTJ. So I actually went to a few of these free seminars and workshops, actually hoping that I could actually get something out of it, but again and again I was wrong. So I would like to tell all my fellow ENTJ and INTJ friends, don't have hope, don't have expectations, and don't go, because you will surely be disappointed. You will not see anything new. They use the same format all the time, and one of the things that you will always see that we really hate as INTJs and ENTJs is what we call Rah-Rah. So what they will do is to invite you to stand up, oh my god, or they will invite you to high five a neighbor, somebody that you do not even know. I tell you, from the INTJ and ENTJ point of view, this is really disgusting because we really don't like physical contact with strangers, especially when we do not know you yet. So I know they're trying to put us into a very good mood. In the same way where you go to a shopping center, they put on music. So psychologists have found that if you go into a shop and then they put on very nice music, actually you are more likely to buy from that shop. So I think the objective of what they are trying to do is to make you feel like, oh, hey, we are in the community and all those things. But unfortunately, the INTJ and ENTJ are very rare types that actually do not like this kind of touchy things, and it makes us very uncomfortable. So there was a time when I actually attended a workshop. I even told the organizer, please don't call me to answer any questions because I don't like it. And the organizer was actually quite shocked because they might not have actually gotten this kind of remarks or requests before. But I think the INTJ or the ENTJ is really very weird in that sense. So there you have it. But personally, I think the INTJ and the ENTJ are also not very into this rah-rah, where like asking you to stand up, asking you to repeat, do you want passive income? Say passive income. Or do you want more business associates? Say associates. You know, that kind of thing. It sounds very unintelligent. Okay, less of a better word to say. So I think the NTJ types really look up to something that is very intelligent. So it's really not because we are stuck up or because we are snobbish or such. That's really how our brain works. And another thing that we always see would be the provision of freebies, which are usually useless. So one of the things that I don't like is that they say that, oh, this is worth $46, but even if you give me for $1, I also don't buy, right? So what's the use of it being $46? Don't understand, okay. Oh, this is really serious. It's the use of oxymorons. The extensive use of oxymorons is really appalling. So you might get things like, is this good or gooder? Or is this good or great? You know, oh, what kind of English is that? I mean, are you delusional in the sense that you must force people to say that this is good? I mean, of course, if there is a thinking adult, then they have to discern and distill the information to think whether this is something worth buying or not. So I think sometimes when I go for this kind of workshop, I'm always pushed or led to go in that direction, and the more this is done, the more resistance I will feel, and I think this is an ENTJ and INTJ trait. So I think fellow ENTJs and INTJs do not go because you will not like it, right? And then there is this overuse of euphemisms, things like master class, like, hey, not even good to start off with, your standard is not there, how dare you call yourself a master class? So this will cause the INTJ to and ENTJ to roll eyes, that kind of thing. And I think the concern basically is hypocrisy in this case, because I think from the point of view of the INTJ and the ENTJ, we don't really like hypocrisy. So some words that we consider euphemisms are really, to me, at least as an ENTJ, a form of hypocrisy. So for example, if this is a second-hand item that you want to sell, then it is just second-hand, but people like to decorate the words and say, oh, this is pre-loved. I mean, if you have loved it before, why do you want to sell it now? I think probably by now you would have understood that the ENTJ and the INTJ are very difficult people to live with and very difficult people to please, right? Now the next thing that I find very difficult to accept would be the focus on testimonials. So a lot of people would like to give testimonials after testimonials. Even my business partner will say, hey, we need a lot of testimonials. I agree that testimonials might be useful, but personally as an ENTJ, I think that testimonials can be faked. So I need to understand the credibility behind the testimonial. So it doesn't really work for me that way. So if there is a person telling me that, hey, this is really good, I can accept that, but I will have to use my sense to feel that whether this person is genuine, this person is somebody that I can identify with, what is the reasoning behind him advocating the product, then I will make a decision for myself. Of course, I'm also very wary of all these workshop organizers trying to give you a lot of data and statistics, just throw in your face saying that, hey, this works. I want to process the information. So this is a very automatic trait. Whenever ENTJ sees data, or even INTJ when see data, they will want to process it and say, hey, is this misleading? So let's say they will tell you like $3,000 is what you can expect to earn because this person A, this person B, this person C can also achieve this. Then I will want to know, hey, is this recurring, or are they trying to mislead you to believe that this is a recurring type of income, or is it just by luck, or is there something wrong with it? So I would want to always question this, and if I'm not convinced, then I will mentally dissociate myself from the group more and more. So it just happened that I just stayed all the way throughout the last few seminars that I've actually attended. I just thought that maybe I should give them a chance, but no. Of course, the last strategy that they will tend to use is this thing called price reduction. They will tell you that, hey, our key or this lock or whatever, or this drive that we are holding, or this strategy that we have is priced at $5,000 or $4,997 or $3,999. Now who cares? Because it is an arbitrary number, right? Because you just price it yourself. You can name any price that you want. So I think all these things are strategies that these people tend to use, and unfortunately I am an ENTJ, and on top of that I'm trained to be a psychologist, so I'm actually more wary of this. So I think it's really very hard for an ENTJ to be sold an idea. I would naturally be skeptical. Since ENTJ might be a very rare type, so I will also sometimes start to do personal ENTJ episodes like this, so that you can understand how an ENTJ thinks and what an ENTJ is like. I think a lot of people will actually brand us as snobbish, aloof, not sociable, and in a way this might be true. However, I think this is just how we are programmed to be. Our brain is wired that way to think. It's not true that we do not have friends or we are just stuck up, that kind of thing. It's just that we might need some time to warm up to you, and we would like to make friends, but not with everyone, that's for sure. So anyway, more ENTJ MBTI material coming up soon. So if you like what we are actually doing, please comment, ask questions, or like. If you have not subscribed, please support us by subscribing. And we are actually very happy that our channel is actually doing rather well. The number of views is actually there and it's quite consistent. So we really thank our viewers for watching. So we hope to see you again in our very next episode. And our motto is always to, in every video, let you learn something new, at least one thing. And I think so far we have achieved that, and we will continue to achieve that. Okay? Now, that's all. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.